Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good Friday morning to you. It is high school football night, and we'll talk more about that in just a little bit. My name's Kenny Dean, and welcome to the Front Porch. Ryan Fuller, welcome you to the control room, to the show, and thank you for going to pick up that food. Oh, Atlanta's, and this is from yesterday, of course. Right after the show yesterday, went up to Atlanta's and got us a breakfast plate. I brought me some cayenne peppers with it. And a big old good morning to you, Reverend Brett Self from the Stone Ridge Baptist Church.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. It's been a great week. It's been a quick week, but it's been a great week. Let's go into the weekend talking of things that y'all got going on with Stone Ridge, either this weekend or even coming up.
So we're going to have a great Sunday morning. We have life groups, our Sunday school that meets at 9 o'clock. And that's groups for all ages, from kids to adults. And that happens on Sunday morning at 9. We have a worship service, and that happens at 10:30 on Sunday morning. And then this Sunday night, our middle school and our high school students are doing what they're calling a fall kickoff. So it'll be a night of food, because you always got to have food when you gather at church, right? And games and worship, and just a time to kind of kick off the fall, since school has just started back. And then we're going to continue the week by starting some new Bible studies, some things that'll be happening on Tuesday mornings for our ladies, and have other events coming up for our kids and our students this fall. So it's going to be a busy, after Labor Day weekend, we're in full swing with full schedule on Sunday morning, Sunday nights, and Wednesday nights, and events for our kids and our students about once a month on the weekend. So it's going to be a busy fall, and a good fall for us. We're excited and looking forward to it.
Well, and I think that's so. I think that has so much to do with why and how your church, Stone Ridge, has grown over the last year or two.
Yeah, yes, sir. We've seen God do some really amazing things, and we're excited about reaching people and making disciples of Jesus, and that, that's our goal, to help people grow in their faith and become followers of Jesus, and grow deeper in their relationship with God, and just being there to meet needs in the community for anyone who has those needs. So
well, and I'm glad we have those needs, and that's
right.
Those are needs that y'all are filling. And again, it's been a good week. We thank you so much for taking your time. You're one of the many ministers that does this, and I'm so glad that that we have the freedom to do this each and every day. So again, thank you.
Yes, sir, and I'm grateful for you being able to being willing to have us on and to start the day looking at God's Word and focusing in on that. Just appreciate your commitment to do that as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was wanting to do all the work, and believe me, when I'm out and about, I'll run into somebody, and somebody I know, somebody I don't know, and they say, the Reverend this week said something yesterday that I needed. So if you just hit one person, and you to me, you've hit a home run.
Absolutely, that's right. Absolutely.
Well, buddy, we'll turn it over to you right now for the Front Porch Thought of the Day.
Okay, all right. We are concluding and winding up Psalm 23 today, And just two promises that I want to pull out that we find here at the end of Psalm 23 in verses 5 and 6. The first one is this: God, our good shepherd, prepares and cares for us in the midst of conflict in our life. And I'll just be honest with you this morning. My congregation knows this. My staff knows this. If there's one thing that I hate in life, I try to avoid, it's conflict. It doesn't matter if it's conflict with family or co-workers or friends, whatever. I'm going to do whatever I can to avoid that in my life, and I'm going to put it off as long as I can until I absolutely have to deal with it. But no matter what we do to avoid it, the truth of the matter is that conflict is a part of our life. But one of the great promises that we find in Psalm 23 is that in the midst of conflict in our life, that God, our good shepherd, prepares and he cares for us. He says this in verse 5. He says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows." He says, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. And that means when we're surrounded on all sides by people that we might consider enemies in our life, that bring conflict in our life, God sustains us and God gives us peace. He says that you prepare a table before me. God has foreknowledge of the things that we're going to face, and foresight of what we're going to face and the conflicts that are going to come into to our lives before we even face those. He says, you anoint my head with oil. The psalmist says that God revives us and he restores our hearts and our lives when we've been drained by life. That's what he does for us. And just like the testimony of the psalmist here, he says our cup overflows. God gives us an abundant supply of grace that only he can provide, that strengthens us and sustains us, and that causes us to live victorious in the midst of difficult circumstances in our life. And knowing this and realizing this in our life, it really revolutionizes the way we live, I think, and the way that we deal with conflict in our life. Another promise, and really a final promise we see, is that God, our good shepherd, pursues us in love, and he never lets us go. So verse 6 says this: only goodness and faithful love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. And so he sums it all up in verse 6 with probably one of the greatest truths of this psalm, and that is this: God in his goodness and his love is chasing after us. God's goodness and faithfulness, those are things that are aggressively pursuing us in our life. And so I really think for the thing that we need to learn today, all of us, is this, and realize today, is that because God is pursuing us, we need to stop running from him. We need to stop running. We need to surrender. We need to throw up our hands and surrender to his goodness and his grace in our life, because God loves us, he cares for us, and he pursues us. So why do we need a good shepherd in our life? Why do we need God in our life? Well, I think the Bible really makes it clear that we are all sheep that have gone astray. Sin has brought a separation between us and God that cannot be mended in and of ourselves. But God, our good shepherd, he came looking for us, and in his goodness and his love for us, he sent his son, Jesus Christ, in pursuit of us. And now he's calling us to surrender to him. And when we do that, he promises that he'll never leave us, he'll never forsake us, and he'll never let us go. The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. And I just encourage all of us to rest in that promise today, that God is our good shepherd. Let me pray for us. God, thank you so much for today. Again, thank you for the promises from your word. And God, I pray with a grateful heart today that you're in pursuit of us, that you sent your son Jesus to die on the cross for our sin so that we can have a relationship with you. Help us to surrender to you every day and rest in the goodness and the grace that you show us. In your holy and precious name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Hey, conflict, I'm with you on that. Conflict, drama, leave me out of that. Let's just...
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't think it's healthy for you either, Brett.
No. It makes me sick to my stomach when I know that I've got a conflict or something's going on, or I know I've got to have a hard conversation, or somebody's got to have a hard conversation with me, So I don't think it's healthy at all. And then I'm like you. I can do without drama in my life. So
keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Absolutely right.
Hey, my friend, it's been a great week. We thank you so much to the Stone Ridge Baptist Church congregation. Tell them the Front Porch said hello. We love you. And again, thank you for being involved in our great community.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for all you do. I pray you have a great weekend.
I'm going to.
All right.
See you, buddy.
Have a good week.
Yes, sir. Reverend Brett Self getting our week off to a weekend off to a great start. Let's talk about the weather right now, because we got high school football tonight. We'll tell you who's playing, where they're playing. That chance of rain, high of 84. That chance of rain. Who knows? Who knows? There's a chance of rain during the daytime. Slight chance before the games tonight. But who knows? Just keep an eye on the weather tonight. Slider. Really no rain to speak of. 72 for a low. Going into the weekend, tomorrow, slight chance of rain tomorrow and Sunday. Low 80s, low to mid 80s. 70 for a low tomorrow night. 67 on Monday. And look at Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. No rain, mid to upper 80s. 64 Monday. 63 Tuesday. 61 Wednesday. Man, is that getting close to having a fire in my den? I don't know. In the fireplace. 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine and their brand new location on Highway 280 in Jackson Gap. I'm just noticing that on our screen right now. Has it been up that way for a while? Ryan, I'm new out here. Alex City Marine, looking for you today. Salvation Army, looking for you today. 6800 US 280. US 280 is a busy road these days. Of course, it's getting paved right now, so be careful out there. Salvation Army, you're looking for pots and pans. You're looking for glassware. You're looking for books. You're looking for children's clothes, little onesies, whether you little baby Wildcats, little Auburn Tigers. They have it at the Salvation Army, 6800 US 280.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes across Alabama and Georgia. In need of a garage door repair or a brand new garage door installation, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust, providing customized solutions and exceptional care every step of the way. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com and experience the Dixie difference.
Call Dixie and it's done.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners. Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
And Miss April Buno, good morning, excuse me, to you. Helby Towers up there, and Christy Moss having a birthday up there today, 45 years old. Yeah, that's a young lady. Hope you have a happy, happy birthday. Hey, let's go into the weekend. We got a lot going on around the area, Alexander City area. Every last crumble inside the square downtown. What is it? Let me tell you about it right now. Do you like key lime pies? Do you like cheesecakes? Do you like dark chocolate? Oreo? See, got a cooler in there now. You can get like a 6-pack. I think it's 6 of them. The different variety of all those that I just mentioned. It's inside. They should be open tomorrow all day long. They'll be open today. I'm not. I should have checked. They may have it full today. I'm not sure. Go by the square and see Vicky and Robin and the crew, and check out every last crumb. Okay, let's go over, because next we're just days away from voting locally. Now, I've got the districts for the Alexander City area. I don't have them for the Dadeville area. I think it's just one location in Dadeville, I believe. District 6, Alex City. If you live in District 6, you will vote at the fire station, which is on Highway 280, right on River Bridge Hill. District 5, Arena Road, the Eva Fuller Community Center. That's at the Sportplex. District 4, Hilleby Baptist Church, right down the road here on Highway 22. District 3, where we live, Alexander City Board of Education, not the gas department, not the gas department. District 2, Spring Hill Boys and Girls Club, County Road. District 1, Cooper Recreation Center. So there's your different districts 1 through 6. Polls open Tuesday, August 26th. To put that on your thing, get out and vote. You got a city council, you got mayors to vote for, city council people, mayors to vote for. This is not a party voting. This is doesn't have anything to do with Democrat or Republican. NASCAR on Elijah Country heads to Darlington this coming Sunday, 4 o'clock. It's the Cook Outdoor Southern 500, 95.5. All right, putting out, just grabbing things that we can talk about. Let's talk about high school football. Starts tonight. Bibby Comer at Wadley, Benjamin Russell at Opelika. You folks travel safely. Central Clay at Hanley goes to Central Clay. Reeltown at T.R. Miller. Childersburg at Fayetteville at Childersburg. Dadeville High School travels to Elmore County. Be careful. Let me make sure I got on the right cap today. Horseshoe Bend at Sachs, and Central Silicon plays Central Cougar. So let me put that. Let me put this right back here. I'm so organized. Put that right there. Put that right there. Well, you got the annual Flint Hill Conference coming up. That's going to be in November. I'm just kind of getting to them as I have them in here. Monday, September the 8th. Monday, September the 8th. They moved this because of Labor Day on the September 1st. Dementia Caregivers Support Group. This will be at Flint Hill Church downstairs. Got all that right there. 9/11, never forget. We got events coming up for that we'll have somebody out here to talk about. That goes over here and get somebody to come over here and talk about it. The Cancer Thrivers Support Group, George Miranda, is starting this back up. It starts Tuesday, September the 2nd. The time will be at 1 o'clock. They'll meet at the Cancer Center conference room. You don't have to be treated at Russell Medical to attend the group. It is free of charge. Tomorrow, tomorrow, 9 to noon, Car Wash, new site, Youth Football League, supporting the cheerleaders. So get out and, that's going to be at Hall's Propane in New Site, Alabama. Boy, there's so much going on around here. Well, we had Ben Hayes on, the preacher over Dadeville First Baptist Church on yesterday. Man, they got a lot going on. They even starting a second service coming up real soon. The second Sunday in Labor Day, in September, Homecoming, August the 24th, River Road Baptist Church on Dean Road. Special singers, Judy Stocks and Brianna Foster. So come on out for that. Fall Festival. Now, this is going to be November the 8th, downtown Goodwater, but from 10 to 3. But you have to get signed up. The registration deadline for you vendors, August the 31st. So make sure you get that done. Now, August the 30th, they're going to announce the winner of the Win 7 Nights at Blue Water Condo, Orange Beach. 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo on the beach. Week openings, September, October, November. Again, the winner will be announced on the 30th. Tickets are $20. You can get them from the Dadeville area Kiwanis, Lake Martin Dadeville area Kiwanis Club. They're raising money to fix up the Dadeville American Legion Post 143. Thank y'all so much for doing that. David McGurk, Lake Martin Machine. I was just thinking about with dove season coming in the 6th, September the 6th. If you're wanting to sight your shotgun, not sight, but get your shotgun all patterned in, I think that's what you call it, go to Lake Martin Machine Gun down in Eclectic, Alabama. While you're down there, check with them about shooting one of them machine guns. Now, it costs something. Well, let me tell you something. You talking about a thrill? Woo-wee. First Friday on Flag. I'm so glad they're starting that back. Of course, that's going to be Friday, September the 5th, 6:30. That's all 49. Potluck dinner. Bring favorite dishes. Bring your lawn chairs. Join us for a family-friendly environment on the mountain. Let's see. All right, I've already done. Let me put this. I've got two of them. Put this right over here. Got that coming up next month too. We got that going over here. Walkabout Ranch. Speaking of dove season, they're having their weekend dove shoot Saturday, September 6th at Walkabout Ranch in New Site, right off Highway 22. The gates open at 10. Safety meeting lunch 11 o'clock. Shoot starts at 12. This is going to be a humdinger. I can guarantee that. Now, the cost is $50 donation per shooter, $10 donation per non-shooter. Folks, if you got announcements, get them to us. You can email me, kennydeanac@gmail.com, or you can just you can text us. Text old Scott Blake too. He's not here today. Thank y'all for being with us. We'll be right back. Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton. Good morning to the Forbes family. Thank y'all for what y'all have done, truly over decades. When it says decades of trust, that's exactly why we've been talking about them for a long time, and hope we can talk about them for much longer time. That's Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280, Kellyton.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan option for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
I'm almost giddy today. I love my Fridays because we're all, this show's pre-recorded, but why so giddy, Kenny? Suzanne Schultz is out here, and it has been a month of Sundays.
It has been a minute. Well, thank you, Kenny. It's good to see you, too.
And I'm so proud of you, because I know that you tried, and 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 you tried. to get on at Auburn, and that's where you work now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Get us up to date. Give me up to date.
Thank you. So I tell people my real job is music, and I still do that, but I have been trying to get a job at Auburn for over 2 years, and I applied for over 30 positions at Auburn. I gave myself 18 months because I've never had a problem getting a job, but the job market was kind of strange after 2020, and I've applied for every job that I was qualified for, and I got 7 callbacks, and I made it to 2 second interviews, and then this was the 3rd one that I got to the second interview and then got the job. And
Third one was a charm.
3rd one's a charm.
Wow.
And I work at the Recreation and Wellness Center.
What is that?
Okay, so the Recreation and Wellness Center is the huge building in between Beard Eaves and Neville. And it's a big, huge gym and recreation pool. It's got cold plunges. It's got massage chairs. It's got a climbing wall. It's got the most beautiful walking track inside that's one of the largest. And it's an incline, and it's so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful buildings. It's really a gym on campus at Auburn, and Auburn is a beautiful campus. So you know what I went to Auburn, so I have like a nostalgia for the old Auburn, but that building is legitimately one of the most beautiful buildings. And I sit on the 3rd floor and I look out over this huge, gorgeous, I don't know how to describe it. And they have cold plunges, which I'm really into. So I get to go into 40-degree water for 3 minutes at lunch. And then I go sit by the pool and listen to and warm back up before I have to go back to work.
So old Auburn versus new Auburn. What is it a big, because it ain't been that many years since you were there.
The 90s. Okay. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Big change
it's so
in a beautiful
different.
way? Or is it a big university now?
It's so big now. I think it's just, it turned into a bigger deal. Back then, it was, it still feels like a small town school, and Auburn still feels like a small town, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like it's grown so big. I mean, I used to bike down Wire Road to school. I mean, you
doing biking now?
No. I guess I had taught myself it wasn't that bad to walk to cross over Suge Jordan on a bicycle, and because I didn't want to park, so I didn't want to park in the Beard Eaves behind the stadium because it was too far to walk. Right. I didn't want to walk that far, so I biked, and now none of the students can park anywhere near anything. I was like, what are the students? They can't park there, because I used to think that was too far to walk, and the kids have to I don't know.
Do they walk a lot? I mean,
they do, and they have the Auburn shuttle.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what most of them do, I think, is they do but there's a lot of kids now who have these the electric scooters and the electric skateboards. All these it's so crazy. I feel like I'm living in the Jetsons now. Like Auburn now is like the Jetsons compared to when I was there, where everybody's walking and biking and stuff.
What happened? Why the explosion to the Auburn, the city, Auburn, the university?
I don't know. Back in the 80s and in the early 90s, you weren't allowed to have alcohol inside the city limits unless you were a private bar.
Really?
Yeah, Finks, and only if you were a restaurant. So Little Ireland's was the closest thing you could go to as a bar that had music, but they had enough food sales that they could sell alcohol. So there was Finks, there was the Strut and Duck, and then there was the Supper Club, and that was it. Wow. So those were private clubs, right? So I think something happened about a charter. What I was told when I was at Auburn was that there was a charter for Auburn City, Auburn University, something that said that the girls couldn't be co-ed dorms, and there could be no alcohol sold in the city limits if they wanted that trust to keep coming to the trust money to keep coming to Auburn University. So I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody can tell me in the comments if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. And so when I went to school there, we only had coffee shops. We didn't have, we couldn't go. And if you were under 21, you couldn't get into Finks or Strut and Duck.
It wasn't a dry county, though.
No, but a dry city. It was a dry city.
Dry city? I've never heard that.
Yeah. So the difference now is that there's a bar on every corner. It's more like, Tuscaloosa. It took on We always had the
entertainment district.
The entertainment district, you know, they have that all downtown now with and Auburn is known now for some really high level cuisine. A lot of the Acre and I mean the Auburn University Hotel there. I mean they've got some serious chefs in Auburn now.
Well, let me tell you something. That right there, I guess the only reason I know this, Kat LaFoy, the executive chef at Doc's cafeteria at Russell Medical, she was one of the first classes of that. And now you can't hardly get into the culinary because it's such a huge demand. And hospitality
school, it is a huge hospitality school now. Yeah, that's really interesting. I had a friend who was in the culinary arts school there, and he was talking about how high level it was, and I didn't know anything about it. That was when I was there, and he was the first chef that he practiced on us. We were close friends. His girlfriend and I were really close friends, and he did beef Wellington for us.
Well,
and he did.
That in a long time.
I mean, he would do these crazy meals, and I was like, "What are they teaching you in that?" I didn't know anything other than CIA and Charleston. I didn't know these culinary art schools that Auburn really has a high level culinary art school now. It's really
well, it's got
high
that.
demand.
It's got the equestrian. Must mention that right?
Yes.
For horses, which is huge. I know some girls that are getting in that.
Oh
now. So it's just amazing. And of course, they've always been known for the engineering. Vet. So I mean, Auburn just continues to grow. And Lee County is heading this way. And I'm talking about as far as
I mean, people live in here. People live here. I mean, I drive to Auburn every day from Ellick City, but there's a lot of people who, like professors at Auburn and all the people with a lot more resources who are moving to Tallapoosa County. A lot of people live in Waverly, but they're moving this way, Dadeville, and then driving to Auburn. A lot of people. Dadeville's, I would say, not. Ellick City's a lot more old guard, but Dadeville's almost all new guard now.
And so many people that are moving in here from all over the United States. Of course, I know the lake brings a lot of them, but their children do. Their grandchildren. They want to be closer to them, so they move to this Tallapoosa County just to be closer.
And it's a lot more affordable than lots of parts of the country. You know, I hope we can keep our identity as small town. Small town is such a valuable identity, I think.
I think it's what sold us. I mean, you know, you can say what you want to about the lake, but I'm still a small town boy. I still think small town USA. And when we talk about small town USA, we're talking about Alexander City. We're talking about Dadeville, Jackson Gap, Hattonville, New Site, in the whole area.
And Main Street and the small businesses. You've got to know the names of the people who come to work on, the names of the people who rent, the names of the people who loan you money. Those things to me are the most important. I mean, I think that's how we maintain also a more balanced economic, I don't know, strata. I don't know what the word is, but like if you know your mayor, if you know your banker, if you know you have the people in front of you that you trust and can talk to and complain to. If it gets to be too big, you are literally just a cog in a wheel that they can crush. I think that's the danger of big industry and big government, and I think that's what small town has to offer. If we have a bunch of small towns to offer, it offers a lot of options for everybody to.
Well, and the thing about that, knowing people, it's personal. I guess doing the show all these years, one thing if I've learned anything, is everybody loves to hear the name Suzanne Schultz. I don't care who you are.
Okay.
I mean, whoever and especially you walk into a bank. I'll use Riverbank.
Oh, Riverbank is Riverbank is the one.
It's home
Clay
owned,
County.
It's home operated. So when you walk in there, you're almost attacked.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a very kind way.
Yeah, the best way.
But when you hear that name, maybe you're not even fixing to make a deposit. Maybe you're fixing to, withdraw. Maybe you just go. A lot of time I just go by and see the folks. But that means so much. And I think your Riverbanks, your Chick-fil-A's, your Publix, and some of these. we're all learning it's about service.
It is about service.
An
and
old
being
thing that's
personable.
coming back.
Yeah.
You think you agree?
I 100% agree. And my dad, who owned a store in Dadeville, I tell people about him all the time because he's famous to me.
Mr. Powell.
Mr. Dwight Powell. He always preached about how to win friends and influence people. He made us read that as kids. What'd
you get out of it?
Ziglar. I mean, I feel like that you can change a person's day by your interaction, and if you're that kind and nice to everybody you meet, you make an impression like my dad did, and it changes people's lives. People that don't even do business with you, it can change their day, and they don't have, they could be having a bad day, but they could be like, wow, that person was kind to me, and they didn't have to be, and I was really grumpy, and that person really didn't have to be. I always take that. I always try to do that to the people who are the most grouchy. I try to give them the most grace in my days because they're having a worse day than me.
I love it. I mean, I love going out and meeting people that I don't know. I don't have to know. A smile and a hey, how you doing today?
Yeah.
It's like you talking to me? Yeah. How you doing today? We'll be right back. Emporium Wine. Let me tell you what they got going on. Next week, of course, they're open today, open tomorrow. Go by and see my old buddy Henry for a cigar. Give that man a cigar or a bottle of wine. But on Wednesday of next week, Emporium Wine presents an Italian wine tasting. That's Wednesday, the 27th of August from 5 until 7, downtown Alexander City on Calhoun Street.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SEC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762 or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region's standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
So glad to have my friend out here. And I can say that. I feel good when I say that. Suzanne Schultz, singer-songwriter, Auburn employee, Auburn University employee. That's pretty good string of hits there.
You know, getting into Auburn was pretty rough. Playing music is really fun. My daughter, I have to tell everybody, my daughter is Ella Schultz. She is the drum major at Alex City. I got a more famous person in my life than myself. Benjamin Russell, drum major. She's conducting Friday night in Opelika. So for the very first time, her and Caitlin Hurd, they've been on the show. We've got 2 drum majors this year. The band is huge this year. We got, it's almost double the size of last year, so we're really excited.
New directors,
and Ella loves them. She actually goes over to the middle school every day and helps out with the middle school band, and she tells me every day about all the different. She's so excited with the new excitement and passion of these new directors. It is so, I told her last night, I was like, you know, I'm so thankful that you do get to experience the brand new directors.
Yeah.
You know, you would think that, I wish you had, but the breath of fresh air and her learning, I was like, you learned all you could from Bloodworth and Coggin that they gave to you. I was like, now you have 3 more to pour into you right before you get out. And she's talking about early committing to Auburn.
Really?
So, she's got her application ready. And
she's brought her up a level. Good.
So, and her dream is to be a drum major at Auburn.
Wow.
So she has 3 Auburn directors right now. They all went to Auburn. So I'm hoping that, you know, her trajectory takes her to what she dreams of.
Good for her. Good for y'all. I know. I'm a happy mama.
I'm a happy mama. I have 2 incredible kids. My son is as incredible as my daughter. He's the 9th grader, so he's up and coming. He's not one to be in the front of things like me and Ella.
So Ella will get to graduate with the 2026 in the brand new high school.
In the brand new high school, and she's one of the LEAPS cohorts, and she's the editor of the yearbook.
Wow.
So the girl is making. She's making me a mama proud. Proud mama. I can't even quit talking about it. Talk about it at all my gigs. I'm like, did you know that my daughter? And everybody's like, I was played in Montgomery Saturday night. I told everybody,
That's good.
So I also want to tell everybody about Lucky Flight. I played there Friday night. If you have not checked out Lucky Flight, everybody who goes anywhere, who likes a glass of wine or even a bottle of wine or gifts should check out Lucky Flight. That place on 49 before Stillwater's beside the Lake Martin Grocery. That place is incredible. I just want people to know.
I've got to go check that out. I know exactly where you're talking about. That whole area is growing.
I played Boondocks Sunday. I know everybody knows about Boondocks, but Boondocks is the best, man.
Formerly Bay Pines.
Gillums, man, they have knocked it out of the park.
You're right. The Gillums have gone in there and reworked that. I'm talking about put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Boondocks is a really fine place now.
Especially for
a musician. Yeah, it's got that stage. I love it.
What are you going to play for us today?
I'm gonna play my favorite Red Clay Strays. I told a story on the break, but I won't waste your time with it. But I got to see them live play at Coppers one night, and I played the next week, and I felt famous for. I think I might still feel famous from that, just playing on Coppers the week after. But this is my favorite Red Clay Strays. They're an Alabama band.
Yes, ma'am.
Call what we got last night, see. Yeah, we got a few hours. Third lines fighting like hell. Trying to keep my eyes wide open. Always running from, running to, running straight and running out. It's the return that keeps us going. Been gone way too long. Can't count all the roads we've been down. Trying to keep it between the ditches to the Dolly Parton Bridge in the front window. Been gone way too long. Can't count all the roads we've been down. We're a stone's throw. We're a stone's throw from home. Been counting hours for hours now. It's so close we can almost taste it. 20-odd miles marks left for us to pass. Everything within needing, and one way is just a hairway, giving us more reason drive slower than we do coming back. Been gone way too long. Can't count all the roads we've been down. Trying to keep it between the ditches to the Dolly Parton Bridge in the front window.
And Ryan Fuller, our producer, was just saying the gentleman that wrote that was at the Songwriters Festival.
Yep.
And Red Clay Strays picks it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I love that band. I love Alabama music. I don't get tired of it.
What set them on fire? What?
I mean,
their energy?
I think Brandon's voice, like I said, hearing him live at Coppers with the piano, him and his voice, is like an Elvis version. And the whole band is so dialed in. They're completely dialed in to what they offer. It's soul, country, blues. It's Alabama. I don't know. I think when I talk about Hank Sr., I don't, and people are like, I don't like that whiny country. I'm like, it's not even country, it's blues. Like, how do you not hear blues when you hear Hank Sr.?
Yeah,
and
you're right.
When I hear my favorite Alabama music, it all sounds like blues to me. It sounds like deep South blues that we all call country, but it's something deeper.
I'm so lonesome I could cry. I mean, how does a man feel? I mean, I'm so lonesome I could cry.
I'm going down 3 times, but I'm only coming up twice.
Yeah, I mean, he was just so unbelievable. He had a God-given talent.
Yeah, and when you think about blues in Mississippi and the blues, Muddy Waters, you think about blues is like, but to me, the Alabama blues came at the same time. It's like a similar trajectory. And the blues, the country blues is what I feel like. The country blues is I feel like what the Red Clay Strays like embodies. But it's this modern version of that I am on board. I'm on board. Muscadine Bloodline. I'm going to see Muscadine Bloodline. That was we're going in November. I think it's November, November. I have tickets for Muscadine Bloodline. They're from Alabama, and theirs is blues country, soul.
That's you.
I think that's what I think that's what my soul sings is the blues country soul. But I give it a folk version. I have a little folk in there.
But but what a combination. That's what you're comfortable doing.
I think that's what Alabama. I think that's what a lot of deep Alabama roots brings is the deep country soul blues.
If somebody wants to book you.
Yes, you can go to my Facebook page, my Instagram page. You can message me there. Always, you're welcome to come out to a gig. Obviously, I play all around. You can find my schedule on my Facebook and my Instagram. It's on right on my page is my August schedule. I'll have my September up in a couple of days. So.
Are you playing with anybody else?
I play sometimes with my boyfriend Dan Adams. He and I will play together. But no, I found a couple years ago I was paying my band more than I was paying myself, and that taught me to listen.
Yeah, all right, yeah. But I know you doing it yourself. You don't have anybody else to depend on.
Right.
I mean, and I'm not knocking any band members, but everybody's you got to show
everybody's busy.
Up. You got to show
There's
up.
no band practice. Everybody's got it's a lot with a band, and I do all the booking and stuff. When I realized how much I was paying people, I was like, man, all the back end stuff that I'm doing feels like I'm not getting paid at all. I'm just paying myself for just showing up like the other guys. It doesn't feel good.
Book her today. Go to Suzanne Schultz. Thank you so much for coming out here.
Thank you for having me on again, Kenny.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Proud for you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Coons Corner today is Friday. Let's see. I bet they got some fish. Doggone right. Fried catfish fillets, chopped pork barbecue, loaded potatoes, broccoli, cheese and rice, green beans, fried okra, corn nuggets, and apple cobbler. That's what's going on at Coons Corner today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Will be next Saturday, the 30th, at 2 o'clock at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To the Sanders family and other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we will be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies' apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
I am Mike Dinsmore, and I'm running to be the next mayor of Elliott City. As a former site team leader and businessman, I know what companies are looking for, and I'll use my experience to bring jobs and growth to our community. Elliott City cannot continue doing the same things and expecting different results. We need new leadership that will shake things up and build a better future for everyone in Elliott City and all those who are yet to come.
Paid for by Mike Dinsmore for mayor. P.O. Box 301, Alexander City, Alabama 35011.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
This spring and summer, make your land, farming, lawn, and landscaping needs have zero risk and 100% success with Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. With 0% financing on all our Mahindra tractors, many with up to 84-month terms. Our inventory of Mahindra tractors and farm implements is beefed up, and more are coming in daily. We also have extended 0% terms on Spartan mowers to handle your mowing needs with the best and zero-turn mowers priced to move. At Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Well, it's just about kickoff time, not just for high school football, but for Lake Martin United Way. And this, the coach is out here, Coach Miss Courtney. How you doing?
Hey,
Courtney
I don't think I've ever been called a coach.
Well, man, it just kind of goes with the territory right now.
I guess so, yeah.
This coming Tuesday night.
Monday night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Monday night.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, 25th, Monday night.
Monday night.
Election day is Monday, or Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We'll get it right here in a little bit.
We're going to get him a calendar. We'll get him straight. So we kick off on Monday night at the City Municipal Complex.
Good place. I've done it there before.
We have. It's a great location. You know, it's central, and they've been very gracious to let us use that facility after hours. Of course, you know, the business day is over. But yeah, we're kicking off our 26 campaign. Our theme is Hands United, Hearts Aligned.
I like that.
You know, kind of that united in purpose idea that together we come and we can create change. And we, you know, we kick it off on Monday. We have the wharf doing the food, kind of heavy appetizers. So it's not meant to be dinner, but, you know, some food because, you know, you're coming after work. It starts at 5:30 till about 7 or so. Your partner in crime out here some morning, Scott Blake, is going to be doing music for us.
He's looking forward to it.
And, you know, it's $20 a ticket.
Very reasonable.
You know, and that cost is to help us cover our cost for this event. You know, it costs money to put on an event like this, especially to have some nice food and some nice, you know, venue and things like that. But that really just covers our costs so that what we raise can go back into the community so that we don't have to use those funds, you know, to support an event like this. So
it's $20 well spent. Let me tell you what the wharf, and it's not just about the fish, because I mean they got some of the best chicken fingers around.
We'll have some chicken.
They really do a good job.
And I forget what else.
And it'll all be downstairs of the atrium.
Yes, down in the atrium area.
Okay.
Yep, in the atrium area, and then they open the council chambers so that we have additional seating. You know,
Plenty of
because
seating.
people like to sit and mingle and talk and fellowship, and that's part of it, right? I mean, that's the idea, is that, you know, not just us coming out and talking about here's what United Way does, here's what we, you know, our goals are, but also time for you as the public to interact with our partner agencies.
Right.
A number of them will be attending or sending representatives. So, you know, talk to them, ask them what they do. How does United Way help them? How does United Way help the community? You know, and it's just, we've created it to be a little bit more social event. Drop in, drop out. If you can only come for a short time, we'd love to have you. If you can come the whole time, come and enjoy it.
And of course, the agency start next Tuesday out here on the front porch. We'll get to meet all 26 of them. It's something we've been doing for I don't know how many years.
Yeah, it's a
Sharon
great
did it.
event. Yeah, thank you for doing
passed
that
it on
for
to-
us.
I really enjoy it, but it's so neat because we know that every Tuesday between 7 and 7:30, we're going to get to meet. A lot of them are repeat.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been
A
with
lot of
the,
them have been there a long time. Yeah, I talked to, let's see, who, Sharon Moore and Linda Boone. They've been with their
Meals
agencies
on
a really
Wheels
long
and
time.
Save a Life.
I think Miss Terry at the Lighthouse has been there a long
Right,
time. You know, they really, obviously, you know, you don't stick with nonprofit work unless you really truly love it.
Oh, yeah.
And unless it really speaks to your heart
You're
and
right.
it's part of your mission and your calling. And so, you know, you'll hear that. Ask them, you know, how long have you been with your agency? And a lot of them have been there a very, very long time. And that's just a testament to what they do and who they are. And the fact that, you know, just like our United Way has been here for 40 years, a lot of them have been in the community, maybe not quite that long, but a very long time, you know, because we are here to help. That's the bottom line. People ask, what does United Way do? We help people, and we help in a number of ways.
And we always say this, but you never know when one of those agencies.
Correct.
I know recently there's been a house that burned down, lightning hit. So you don't plan on that.
No.
But then when it happens, you know that it's not just your family and friends. You know these agencies are there to help you.
Right.
And they do. They jump in there. I mean, you know.
They do, and you know they're there for times of disasters like a house fire, or you know somebody goes missing on the lake or whatever. But it's for the good times too, right? We have a lot of agencies that work with children and work in the school systems, or you know, like Trailblazers and Bridgeways. They both have different after school or summer programs, you know, to help parents and families, you know, during those times. So there's a lot of good, you know, activities and things that happen, but then they are there in times of need, you know, like the food bank is there to help. I think they have 17 or 18 different local Tallapoosa County agencies, other groups, churches, food banks, things like that they help to supply food to, so that people in our community don't have to go hungry.
Well, and it's no reason anyone should go hungry, but it's heartbreaking.
It is.
It's really heartbreaking. Do I know how they feel? No. I'm very fortunate and blessed. That my family can eat.
Right.
And we shouldn't take it for granted that, you know, everybody eats, because they don't. Right down the road, right down here, you know, over here.
We never know what's
they're
happening
close
behind.
by. They're close by.
We never know what is happening in somebody's, you know, house behind closed doors. You know, they may present really well, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right?
Let me ask you.
You know, we're here to try to help without discrimination, without any kind of, you know, making people feel bad for asking for help. And
No,
you know,
yeah.
Can we solve every problem? Can we help every situation? Sadly, no.
Don't let your pride get in the way.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
and you know what? You can call 211, the 800 number. It's confidential. Nobody knows that you called unless you tell them. You know, but call and get those resources that are available. And, you know, like I said, we try to help as much as we can, but we can't do it all. The need is far greater than the resources available.
Backpack Buddies is not part of they're not one of the agencies. I
They
think
are
I've
not.
asked you that before.
No,
They're
Jamie
like
Dark and
one,
that. No, Jamie Dark and her,
The
you know,
General,
that
that's what I
program. They
call
do a fantastic.
They
Yes, they do a fantastic job. They are not currently one of our agencies, you know, but they are able to. She's been able to sustain that program through a lot of other generous donors and the churches and things like that.
Yeah, I've not done it in a long time, but I have been in the assembly line.
It
'cause
is.
It's just like
It's a
an assembly
system.
line. But it's for those young people that go home. I guess I think about Genevieve and WW. When they go home, especially her, you know, it's just time to snack. They can snack. A lot of young men and women, they go home to no snacks.
Yeah.
And you know,
and it's
here
sad.
again,
It shouldn't be that way.
here
but
we take it for granted.
We do. You know, and like you said, we never know when it's going to be us. That's what, you know, that's what I say a lot is that, you know, we never know when we're going to be the one that's facing a trial or we're facing some sort of issue, or even our friends or our neighbors. Like, you know, I was at my church last night. We had a prayer vigil, you know, for families that are suffering from different illnesses, and we just never know when it's going to be us. So this is when community is at its finest, when we can step up and work together. You know, giving to United Way, if you can give a lot, that's fantastic. But if you can only give a little bit, let me tell you, you know, $5 a month can go a long way to helping a lot of people.
I think that's even with your young folks. You know, I know with Maggie's too. I'm introducing them, and I know their mom and dad is too. But to church, start learning to give money to the church, to the collection. Same thing here. A lot of them have little piggy banks, and tell them about United Way. Explain to them about United Way. Go over the different agencies and tell them what they do about United Way.
Well, and volunteer, you know, take your kids and help volunteer. I mean, even if they're little, like when we do our day of action, for instance, you know, you can bring your little ones and even just picking up trash. You'd be surprised at how excited kids get picking up trash. They won't pick up the rooms at home, but they go pick up some trash, on, you know, for fun. But, you know, I mean, it's little things like that. Or it's, like you said, teaching them to give, right, financially. You know, when my son was younger and he used to get his allowance for doing his chores, we encouraged him to put aside, I think it was $1, right? He got $5 a week or something, and $1, 50 cents of it, he put in a bag for church for tithing, because we were trying to teach him that, and then the other 50 cents he put in a bag for community efforts.
Wow, okay, good.
And so he could use that for whatever he wanted. So sometimes the schools had fundraisers for, you know, what is it, the jump rope for heart thing, or he gave it to United Way, or he gave it to the animal shelter one time. But we tried to instill in him early that, you know, just giving a little bit helps in a lot of, you know, in a big way. And hopefully he will carry that with him when he moves on to his future later. Well, he has no choice. He laughs. He's like, yeah, he told his friend recently, he was like, yeah, this is what happens when your mom works for a nonprofit. You have to help all the time. But you know, he enjoys it. He laughs, he makes fun of it, but he enjoys it, and he does it because he wants to.
He'll carry that with him, and he'll teach others too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. You know, we had Bridget Thornell out here with us yesterday talking about that. No, it was yesterday. And there's so much that you could get involved in with the Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. You folks that have crafts and you're looking to go to the Fall Festival to be a vendor. Well, you need to get signed up right now. I know we keep talking about it, but October 4th will be here. They need to have it way in advance. Call 256-825-4019.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Dalton Insurance. Let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elliott City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
The Honda Summer Event is going on now at Sarah Honda in Sylacauga. Hit the road with the hottest ride. Plus, every vehicle we offer comes with a Sarah Promise, like a new 2025 Honda Civic Sedan, lease for $289 a month, or a new 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid, lease for $369 a month, or like a 2025 Ridgeline, lease for $359 a month. Your ultimate summer wheels await at Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Little Lambs and Ivy Day School, located on East South Street in Dadeville, is a great place for children to stay. Miss Peggy is a talented angel with a staff that works hard to achieve happiness for all. Miss Peggy is also very involved in the community that she loves. Just like her children at Little Lambs and Ivy, teachers helping children, children helping children. Swing by and see Mrs. Peggy for more information, or call 256-825-9415. That's 256-825-9415.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
Merle Norman Cosmetics, downtown Alexander City. Let me tell you about Merle Norman Cosmetics. Vicky and Robin are sisters. They bought into this because it's something they believe in. Now they have turned it into such a modern look inside the square. That's where it is on Calhoun Street. How bright it is, but I always say this, how bright it is, but then they put a chair or a couch in there and maybe some candles, and then they give it that warm feel like Merle Norman Cosmetics does to you. Go by and see them today, girls. I just love doing that spot. Courtney Merritt Layfield out here with us. We got an event coming up this coming Monday night. Yes. At the city municipal complex. Yes. Downstairs. It's such a great time. You said it a while ago. We're fortunate we can meet these, and you will be too, starting next week, get to meet all the agencies, but you can meet them up close and personal, next Monday night.
Yeah, a number of them are coming. Not all of them can attend due to different, they have their own events, they have their own things going on, their own families. But most of them will be there, one representative or another. And just get to know them, talk to them, see what they do. They really enjoy this event because it's something where they can come and mix and mingle and talk to people as well. So instead of just standing by a board that talks about who they are and trying to tell people, this allows them to be social as well.
And it may be people they've helped before.
Absolutely.
I mean, and that's going to be, maybe you didn't get to meet them when they were helping you, but now's an opportunity to say, hey, 2 years ago, you really helped our family when they needed it. Yeah. When they needed it. That's what y'all are about.
Yeah, or maybe you'll meet one or find out about one that you didn't know was here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing how many people still, say all the time, oh, I didn't know we had a transportation company in Arise, or oh, I didn't know we had, a Meals on Wheels, or, I didn't know United Way funded the SRO programs, the DARE programs. So there's just a lot that, that's what we're here for. A lot of it is just education and letting people know that, here we are.
You mentioned Meals on Wheels. We were talking about children a while ago. I can't think of a better thing to do than let your children go with, of course they can't drive, but let your children go with somebody that's delivering Meals on Wheels. You talking about the children really don't know what they're doing for that person that opens that door, but that person opening that door.
And they love to see the kids and talk to them. And I know, I think over the summer, Jacob's Ladder used to do it. I think they still do. So during the school year, it may not be the easiest thing to do, but there's fall break coming up. There's other holiday breaks. Meals on Wheels does take some time, in between, especially around the holidays, but there's times where the kids are out of school and Meals on Wheels is operating, and they're always looking for substitute drivers. You know that. And so, call up there and say, hey, we've got availability on X day, even if it's a month or two down the road, and let them know, and they'd love to fit you in. And the smile on the faces of the people that are waiting for their food is amazing. We did it one time.
They're waiting too.
They are. We did it one time, and there was a gentleman, he was in his wheelchair, and he was waiting at the end of the street, and he's like, y'all are late. I mean,
they'll let you know.
And we're like, we're so sorry, we got turned around, and but he's like, it's all right, and he took his meal and off he went, and he was happy as could be.
But this is, if anybody's ever delivered, you may be that only person that they see that day.
Yes.
They get in touch with the girls at Meals on Wheels. If you can volunteer, most time it's less than an hour.
Yeah. And she's got down to a science.
Yeah.
She gets you in and out.
If you don't know the area, I'm literally they give me streets. I don't even know the name of the streets, but I know where I'm going. But you get. If you don't know the area, the way they map it out for you, you'll number one, you'll learn the area, but then you get to meet people. I don't know all the people I've ever delivered to, but a lot of them I do, and I just get giddy when I see them. Get a hug.
There's some science that I was reading recently an article about why people give, and there's a lot to be said for just giving and giving back. It just makes you feel good, and it increases those endorphins and those positive, hormones and things in your body that just give you that lift.
It's good for your health.
It is good for your health, and it's good for the other people too to show that you care. And so, there's a lot of ways to give back. Your financial gift, of course, is very helpful for us to continue our work, but even just volunteering your time with any of our agencies. And if you'd like to, want to get connected, please come see us or check out our website. There's phone numbers for all of them on there with a short description of what they do. We would love to help connect you.
You got an event coming up next month.
We do, yeah. We are in all full-on event campaign mode. We're having a lot of fun this time. Something new we're trying is a murder mystery dinner. Kind of dinner theater kind of thing. And it's a 80s theme. So it's I love the 80s to death. It's limited seating. I know, right? It should be super fun. So you can come and you can dress up if you want. You don't have to, because some people have asked me that.
I've heard those, the ones people have done that, they're very successful.
They are super fun. It's kind of a whodunit. They have actors. It's a company out of Atlanta that's going to come and help us. They'll have actors that come in, they kind of mingle with the crowd before it gets started, and the crowd, the attendees actually are part of the show. So they kind of identify and pick out people who might, be good to play along. And
do they know who they're going to be? Or they just, I love that.
I don't think so.
I love that.
This is my first time working with this company, but somebody dies, and there we go. We got a graphic.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of got to figure out who done it.
A rockin' radical night of mystery.
Yes. So we're excited. It is a fundraiser for us. It will be on September 11th. At the Mill 280 here in Alex City. Doors will open at 5:30, and things will really start getting moving at 6. We wanted to give that little bit of time for people to come, right after work, or be able to run home and change clothes or whatever you need to do. Tickets are only $75 a person, and that includes the dinner, the show, the music that they'll have as part of the event, and then 1 drink ticket per adult. Mark Gilliland and Oliver Ross Bar Services helping us out.
Job.
And then it'll be cash bar after that. So, but please come out. We've got tables available. We can do reserved tables.
That's a great
We've
place.
got a couple sponsorship packages available. It is limited seating, so tickets are selling and selling quickly. So if you want your tickets, check out our website or give our office a call.
Well, and it's a Mill 280 is a great place to have.
It will be great.
Event.
And
Got
it's
plenty
very
of parking.
accessible. Yes.
It's level walking as far as going up to it. So just put that on your things to do. This be a fun thing. And this something we've not mentioned. 90% of what you give stays right
99%.
here. You know
Almost 99.
You know what?
Just a little shy of 99%. I'll be honest. The numbers changed slightly, but
has it always been 99?
It varies between about 98 and 99%. It depends on United Way Worldwide and how we pay our dues to them. But right now it's like 1.2%. It's really small. So that allows us to utilize a lot of marketing and communications and some branding and just a lot of tools that they offer to us, especially as a very small United Way. It allows us to be able to use those services without having to pay the thousands of dollars if we went with professional, marketing branding firms.
I want to say I've been saying the wrong thing. I swear I think I've been saying 99%.
99%.
Wow. Put that.
Yes, sir. It stays right
here.
Put
that right here and help remind me, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank
we'll see you Monday night.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and make your plans.
5:30 at the city.
The City Municipal Complex, 537. This coming Monday night. We will kick it off.
Yes.
Oh, here's another one I love to talk about because I know what I'm talking about, believe it or not. Doc's Cafe, breakfast is being served right now for lunch today. Baked ham or hamburger steak, rice with gravy, pineapple, that's good with ham. Pineapple casserole, it's still good with ham. Peas and carrots, fried okra, and your soup of the day is chicken noodle soup. And don't forget, they have a great salad bar, 28 items, and it's fresh.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today. Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride.
Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Chick-fil-A. I gotta get my little cheat sheet up because this is a new item I'm talking about at the Lake Martin, or at the Chick-fil-A on Highway 280 in Alexander City. It's called the Spicy Pretzel Cheddar Club. And it's gonna be out there only for a limited time, but you know what? They still have their basics. They still do catering for just about any event. So if you got an event coming up, you need catering, get in touch with Ms. Lois Ann Murphy and the crew at Chick-fil-A Highway 280 in Alexander City. Come back in here and join us and enjoy us, because the young lady right here, Miss Sandra Fuller, she's always a joy to be around. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Tourism, you and I were just talking about this. Seem like everything that's going on right now, even with the Highway 280 being getting ready to pave, and that's part of tourism. It's part of just making us prettier for tourism.
Oh, I think so. And it's good for us too.
Sure.
I look at it. We just got our vacation guide completed, and it used to say visitor guide, and we changed it to say vacation guide because. It's for everyone. It's not just for the visitor. It's for us. And everything we do in our community is a little bit of vacation. So,
in fact, you brought it up. So let's go ahead and go right straight to Wind Creek State Park.
Yeah.
Zip line, Screaming Eagle, Echo Canopy Adventures, located at Wind Creek State Park. You got that. You got some new cottages going up down there. Much needed.
Yes,
cottages.
they are very nice, and I know some people seem a little concerned about it taking over some picnic area, but there's picnic area all along down the road and expanding out close to the tower. There's still picnic areas where the cottages are. And when you think about staying in something like that, like I booked one for our family at the end of September. I said, we don't have to go to the beach. Let's just stay here. Yeah. And so we got some family coming with us. We're going to pull our pontoon boat around. It's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Wow.
And so you think about like the cost of it. It's like if you stayed, I think people are concerned about that too. I think it's very reasonable. And I think it's like if you have 3 couples that stay there, it would be less for them than if they individually stayed somewhere else. I know it'd be great for our anglers when we start our fishing tournaments up.
When do they start?
They'll start in September.
Okay. Next month.
And we'll have, they'll easily be filled with those anglers that come in, whatever may be available. So
another place to stay. We talk about it all the time.
It's just right on campus for them because they launch out at Wind Creek. A lot of them bring their RVs, but think about it, when they bring their RVs, a lot of people don't bring an RV and a boat. Some of the anglers do. But and even talking about, and then Wind Creek has taken a section and made some larger spots, because they had over like 587 RV spots, So, and we were literally the largest RV campground in the state of Alabama.
Wow.
So they've decreased it a little because they've expanded some of their lots. And the thing is there's enough that there's still the small lots all over the place, and there's still the larger ones, and it just depends on someone's preference.
Do they have hookups for the boats, for the power?
I think so to answer your question, I don't think just really at the RV side. There's a plug.
Okay.
So you can obviously, and that's what a lot of boat anglers do, is they just plug in.
Yeah,
even
right.
like at some of the hotels that don't have the boats charging stations, they just run the extension cord from their room, and hotels allow them to do that. They just want their boat really close.
Yeah.
And so I say that about the expanding. They made a choice to expand those sites because of the demand. They had so many people wanting the one, I call it the Hamptons, the little section that goes out that's really bigger and nice and flat and clear. But they've had so many, there's been such a demand that, they opened up some more sites. So when the whole entire state for the parks had a certain amount of money that they were each given at each of the parks, all the parks, like Cheehaw's getting a hotel at Cheehaw. So
Really?
Yeah.
But
so,
they had one, correct?
They did, but it's old. It was very old, so I don't know what else even that they've got. But yeah, that park was dedicated to getting a hotel.
I love Cheehaw.
I do too. And so
especially when the
Laramie,
boys were young. I don't know. When Maggie got older, we didn't go. But it's such a neat place, and from here, it's only a hop, skip, and a jump.
Not far at all. A lot of motorcycle, they love to take it like a trail, don't they? But so Bruce had retired. Bruce Adams. And Laramie Warren moved into his spot as a superintendent of Wind Creek. And then shortly after that, they asked Laramie to put his name in the hat to be over. So there was someone who was over them that's over 3 sites. And I think one's Wind Creek, Cheehaw, and maybe Oak Mountain. So Laramie has moved into that role. And so therefore, Will Queen, he was here for a long time. Lisa and Ivy Queen's son, classmate of my son.
Getting the young folks involved.
Yes, and so he went to Lake Guntersville for a while. He was here. He went to Lake Guntersville, and then he came back closer to home. Worked in Auburn, maybe for the city of Auburn or something. And then when that position rolled in, he was able to get it. So Will's back on board with us here, and we're super excited about that. So just a lot of great things. I mean, if you're at Wind Creek. And I've seen this before all the time. I think people worry sometimes, like there's a lot of places, not necessarily Wind Creek, but I hear it around the lake in general. Oh, there's going to be a lot of people out on the water. And what my experience is and what I've seen is that people who are staying at the RV, it's a low percentage of people who actually get on the water. They come because they want to camp. They want to stay. They want to enjoy all the different things. There's a beach area. There's volleyball on that beach. There's picnic areas. You've got the zip line, you've got the putt-putt golf, you've got the horseback riding.
Archery.
You got the archery. I mean, there's so many things. Fishing off of a pier. There's so many things to do on that park. You don't necessarily, think about it. If you go to the beach, do you get a boat to get on the ocean? No. Do you ride in the, no. You go and you've got a place to stay and you kind of enjoy and you look out at it, right?
You mentioned several things, the zip line, the archery, the putt-putt golf. So many family members have never done any of that probably.
I know.
And they're going to have the opportunity to do, and that's all free. That's part of
Well, yeah, when you get on the park, I mean, archery is free. You pay a small amount to do the horse riding. Horseback riding is with Rock and Kay. They're a group that I think they live in Elmore County, Wetumpka, somewhere in that area, and they bring their horses down, and we've had the pleasure of riding them and enjoying that trail, which is really neat. And the
Have you ever done the zip line?
No. Mine would probably be walking across some of the things with mine after having like surgeries on both my knees, just walking across that. The height probably wouldn't scare me as much, but
it scared the dead blank.
Did it? I knew you talked about it.
But see, when I went down there, I thought I would just go down there and look. I didn't know I was going to be crawling like a spider monkey going up those at rope like that.
And it gets up there
it's
high,
adventurous.
too.
It's
They've
adventurous.
got those 2 levels,
I
and
know.
they kind of give you a crash course of what to do and what not to do. And
for folks that are adventurous, it's to die for. No, I don't put that. It's a real good time. It is up high. I mean, when I say zip line, you zip through the forest like Tarzan going through looking for Jane. But it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's just a lot to do, and there's a lot of families that are out there. When I've gone out there on like a Saturday afternoon and just kind of checking things out, there's a big group of people that came in from Montgomery, a bunch of kids, and they're playing a little street ball thing out in a little area in Cove. So it's just, and this is in the camp area. When they have different events, they're always doing trail walks, guided trail walks. They're always doing things in their clubhouse with kids. They'll get ready for their Boo Fest and their Fall Fest, and that
Halloween thing, it is huge.
Packed. And now the Christmas one is getting that same way too. People just love, they go and they decorate their RVs for Christmas, and they just go and enjoy that time, and it's just so much fun, and you get a lot of children like that out there and enjoying. Our family goes, they get our RV, and all the RVs pile in, and they just really enjoy that time.
It's so family oriented, and I don't really take advantage of it. We live of course right here, but I took WW down there last year during when the water was down, arrowhead hunting. And I didn't realize it really is a good place to go look for arrowhead. We were just down there just, well, then I found out it really is. We didn't find any, but he had so much fun, and it was really doing nothing. Exactly. It didn't cost anything. Just to go down there.
Just so much fun out there. I mean, we met out there because we're doing the Dragon Boat race out there April the 18th. I'm so excited. Perfect spot. And so a couple of the ladies that are part of it, one has been here for many, many, many years. One not very long, but still has had a place on the lake. And she's like, I've never been here.
Really?
She says, this is amazing.
Where's
she's
she
like,
from?
Peachtree.
Okay.
But Diana and Jeff Roman, he runs Hellas Construction. You remember the artificial turf guy that spoke at the Dable Chamber? And so she's on the Rotary, and she had been talking about the Dragon Boat race, and her and Steve did, and then we were talking, and then we got the Dable Chamber, the LXE Chamber, and Tourism to do it. So it's a team effort, which is wonderful. We want it to be something that's across the area. And so it's those dragon boats that's got the big head. And so I told her, I said,
it's a first.
It is.
That's what I thought.
It'll be really fun. It's a real good community. Like businesses can jump on board and get their team together and name their team. You've got 10 members. You have a drummer that's in there at the head of it. They got to keep the beat so people know the beat of the row. Yeah.
Wow.
The drummer always dresses in wild character. And you'll be promised like 3 heats. You'll get to race at least against 3 different teams.
Wow.
But it'll be so much fun and such a great community. And it'll kick off our full pool. That's about the time the water's full. And that's kind of why we kind of chose that time. And so we'll be putting some stuff on our website in September and really starting to promote it out. And we'll pick some areas to do charities for the money to go to.
And we ain't talked about 2026, 100-year anniversary of Lake Martin. We'll be right back. The Mitchell House. The Mitchell House is a huge part of tourism for our area. Miss Vivian Autry says, go to mitchellhouseevents.com or get in touch with me. If you want to take a tour of it just to see what it's really all about, to see if it would fit your event, get in touch with her today. I'd just go to mitchellhouseevents.com.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dayville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
Alexander City, the stakes are clear. This election is about to be the future we want to build. Will we continue down the same path, or will we choose a new direction rooted in service and compassion? Let's move forward together.
I'm asking for your support to be the mayor for all of Alexander City. Visit votebuffy.com to learn more and to contribute to our campaign.
Paid for by Committee to Elect Audrey Colvin. P.O. Box 25, Alexander City, Alabama, 35011.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, Clearing, and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, Clearing, and Grading.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full-service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now, let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827. Okay, let's talk about what's playing at the Playhouse Cinema. Let's see here. Nobody 2 is, you got a choice of Nobody 2. You got Disney Freakier Friday, and you also have Two Bad Guys. Looks like a lot of cartoon characters in that. So put that on your things to do this weekend and enjoy some good popcorn at Playhouse Cinema, Cherokee Road. And come on back in here and join me and Miss Sandra Fuller, Miss Tourism. If there ever was anybody that deserved that, it's Sandra Fuller. But you know what, Sandra? You have worked with so many folks. We were just talking about the Songwriters Festival. If you surround yourself with good people, no matter what it is, it's going to work. And it's going to work.
You do.
What we see is smoothly, but we don't realize how much work is put on behind it. It's like tourism.
Yeah. There's a lot of work on that Songwriters Festival. We start working and diving into that social media and sponsorships and things like that. Typically in January, and really start pushing hard in March and April, but we told ourselves we're starting in September. We have to.
Yeah.
Like it gets so much as it gets closer, and you're just, I feel like we're all catching up. You're just racing to catch up and never It all works, but yeah, so we decided it's 2026 next year, our 100-year anniversary, and we'll probably do something just for that year a little bigger. So we have to start earlier and figure out what that looks like. But yeah,
I can't wait to see what's in store for 2026. So for this area, I think so many things are hitting anyway. It was just we got hotels coming up. They'll be up. But we got all these other things happening, and you never know what kind of a surprise you may get. All of a sudden, a business or industry is going to come here that we didn't know anything about.
Exactly.
You don't know anything like that you can share with me, do you?
I don't.
Okay.
We do have some stuff, but I can't tell. And it may and may not. But yeah. So yeah, you never know, and you just have to kind of be really prepared. And so, some of the things that we've been talking about ourselves in tourism and the chambers is probably more than I've ever had in this past year. Had people asking me for more data, like what is the visitor count that comes through or whatever. And it doesn't matter whether it's industry that's asking or retail, commercial, just visitors in general. I've had a lot of people asking, so we're going to really work hard on that. And
do you have that kind of information?
We do. There's a couple of groups that you can get a lot of data from. We've used Placer. It does it pings your phones, so if you, and I'll use Smith Mountain as an example, and I think I've shared it a long time ago, but so on the data it shows when there are people that visit Smith Mountain by the phones, man, woman, child, doesn't matter, and it tells kind of the approximate time, how long they stayed there. It tells where they were before they came there, and it tells where they went to. So whether they came from home. And so here it is, you've got somebody who's walking the trail, and the trail's free, but it showed that they were at Walmart before they came, and then they went to eat at Niffers. Or they went to Niffers, so obviously you think they've eaten at Niffers. So it gives us that data, the percentage of where people went to and from, and
how
so
much
that
they
you
spent?
can kind of,
How about how much they spent?
Doesn't say how much they spend.
But still,
but it
guess.
did let us know, like during the pandemic, it showed that our average was about 30-something thousand people that go to Smith Mountain every year. A lot of Auburn folks go. And it tells you all the zip codes of where those people come from. So you get a good range of where people. And then, during the pandemic, it went up to over 50,000. So it really showed that people were getting out.
Yeah.
And it just kind of
They
helps
had a place
us
to get out.
Exactly. It helps us better understand kind of just what is going on in the community and how kind of scary. I know we're walking around with our phones and people know, but it helps us with that. And so when you get people who are looking to put something commercial here, retail, industrial, they want to know this data. They want to know, and there's also some data that also tells what's really cool about that data too. I'll use Phoenix City as an example. Because my son was sharing it with me. I was like, does it really work? Well, anyway, so it had he kind of targeted through their places, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, and Zaxby's. When you look at it, it also tells where you rank, like if all the Zaxby's in the United States, Phoenix City at the time, he showed it to me a couple years ago, they were ranked 8th. Like they had the most visitor, 8 out of thousands of Zaxby's. And they were showing us, I was looking back at some of ours, and they would compare us with Walmart's. And so there were like 3,500 maybe Walmarts that were on the list, and we were somewhere around that 1,700. So what it tells me is we're kind of in a safe spot. We're not at the bottom of the line where, so we're getting a lot of traffic. And so those are things you kind of see. They'll compare Pizza Hut to Pizza Hut, or, Chuck's to Pizza Hut. But it helps us better understand what our traffic looks like in comparison to other areas. And people want to know those things. There's some more data.
Selling point.
Yeah. There's some more data that shows your spending that's in the community. There's a lot of spending on, say, if it's furniture, or whether it's sports tennis shoes, or whatever the product may be. It helps us better understand, if somebody's wanting to put a particular retail store in here. Well, when you're looking at this data, do we look like we can support that type of a business?
And that's why.
You don't ever turn anybody down, obviously, but you have a better idea of what exactly like with the Publix. And
they didn't just come here.
No, they didn't. And it takes a whole lot of data. And when we were getting the hotel, it was a lot of data that they do comparisons with other hotels, and they don't compare all the hotels you have. They have to compare hotels that's comparable to the hotel you're building.
Can you give us an update on when
we really hope it's by January 1.
Okay. How about the La Quinta end?
Not heard anything.
Next year, probably.
I wonder if the construction on 63. I just don't know. I'm just speculating that that could be what's maybe that's tying that up just a little bit. I'm not sure.
The one right behind Chick-fil-A, they're working there constantly.
They are.
And we don't get to see a lot of it because they're all on the inside.
Yeah, because I just asked. I just met with them for lunch day before yesterday, and I said, I didn't see anybody. She's like, they're inside.
Yeah. It's the same thing with the Benjamin Russell Center for Advanced Care. It came up then. It looked like
wasn't going anywhere, but they're all inside.
They're all inside working.
Yeah.
Of course, they just got a new podiatrist this week. Dr. Pritchett was out here.
That's exciting.
So looking forward to him. You got a endocrinologist there, and then of course Dr. Edwards.
And speaking of like that with the doctors, when they're recruiting, us getting this data together, they want to know.
Sure.
They want to know what we have and what we have coming down the pipes, and what our traffic and looks like. And I know there's a lot of traffic on 280, and people and they're not all here. They're really not all here visiting us. We want them to stop while they're passing through. But we have over 10,000 people who travel outside this county to work, but then we have close to 5,000 that travel in. And we're so used to it all being in one place for such a long time, but communities across the United States, they didn't experience that. They have always traveled out. It's always been that way. I say it's new to us. It's been 20 years now, right? But it's new to us, and so it's all that traffic's. They're not your visitors. No panic. They're going to come through here anyway. They're going from Birmingham, Sylacauga to Auburn. They're just
every day. Hey, we will take us the last break of the day. We thank y'all so much for being with us. We'll be right back. Well, tonight's the night. We're talking about Friday on the Green with Molly McGee. If you've never heard Molly McGee, you've never heard of her, put that on your things, do. It's a free event. It's at Russell Crossroads, 6:30 to 8:30. Go check out Miss Molly McGee.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Banner Building Summer Sale is happening right now. No money down, no payments for 90 days, plus 12 months with zero interest now through August 31st on all portable wood and aluminum sheds, carports, garages, and barns built on site or delivered during the summer sales event happening right now at Banner Buildings, 4011 Warm Springs Road in Columbus, or online at bannerbuildingsga.com. Better buildings, better prices, Banner Buildings of Columbus.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Hi, my name is Nancy Spiegel, and I'm a relatively new member at First Baptist Dadeville. I moved here about 18 months ago, not knowing anyone, and found my faith family right here at First Baptist. Excellent preaching, the music is marvelous, so come join us here at First Baptist.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
The lake has the fun and the sun, but when you're looking for the best in Southern cuisine, look for Me Mama's Grub Hub on East South Street in Dadeville. Me Mama's cooks up the best lunch Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 2, and also on Sundays. Serving the best fried chicken, pork chops, meatloaf, and fish in the region, along with the South's best sides. Visit Me Mama's Grub Hub for lunch Tuesday through Friday or after church on Sunday. And find the best in Southern soul food cooking right here at the lake.
Well, let's wrap it up with Sandra Fuller with tourism. Tourism is huge around here. It's nothing doing but growing. I think you and everybody that's involved. I know it's a lot of people involved.
Love it. You know, it's wonderful. And I got two great team members, Peyton and Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
They're just amazing. So.
And I always, Denise Walls, I always think about Denise with Lake Martin Economic Alliance.
Her and I work really close together.
I knew
we have a few projects going on right now, but we really do. And Denise is doing an amazing job, and
she loves
her
it too.
Two Rivers project is doing great, and so she does. She knows it. She started.
Yeah.
She was one of the first ones employed there. She just left for a short stint to have baby, and she's been there all that time. So she knows it.
Hey, y'all be careful going to ball games tonight. It's going to be hope your team wins. We just leave it like that. Sandra, thank you for coming out here.
Thank you.
Ryan Fuller, let's go home.